Good morning, everyone. Amy Conley here with United Way of Door County. I have a guest with me today. Mary, would you like to introduce yourself?
Good morning. I'm Mary Witteborg. I live in Jacksonport, right outside of Egg Harbor, and I'm a former business marketing ed teacher at Gibraltar and a volunteer with United Way and other organizations in Door County.
Wonderful. Well, Mary, thank you for joining us today. So we have a Pirate Day for United Way coming up on Thursday, tomorrow. And we're really focusing this as a day for Northern Door businesses to make their contributions to our annual campaign. And I asked you to join us today to talk a little bit about what Northern Door looks like, feels like, and why those businesses should give a gift to United Way. So what are your thoughts on why people should support United Way?
I think the all-encompassing reach that United Way has to help families in our community, Northern Door also, is very important. I was blessed to be able to help with the farm to family food distribution in Northern Door, and it was widely needed and appreciated by our families. The thought of a lot of people is that people who live in Northern Door are all wealthy, financially secure and wealthy, when really the demographic of Northern Door is almost identical to the whole county. I could use the statistics of the free lunches. 25% of kids in school qualify for free lunches.
Mm-hmm.
Seasonal economies, so a lot of our parents and adults work during the season and kind of get strapped throughout the winter. Yeah. And so for our businesses to help with supporting United Way and individuals, if they have the financial ability, it really reaches out and helps your neighbors. And when I moved up here and started teaching at Gibraltar, the community just blew me away about how supporting and caring our neighbors are. And and United helps facilitate that.
Well, thank you, Mary. Yeah, the Farmers to Family Food Box event is a great example. We held 7 or 8 probably distributions in Sister Bay between June of last year going into February, March of this year. And, the people, all of you who volunteered were so generous with your time, but the people who picked up their boxes were just so thankful as well. I remember some would hand me even just a $1 bill because, they wanted to give something and they were so thankful for that. And others, because Mary, you and I would talk to folks in the cars as they were coming through, and others would say, I can't give anything. And we just remind them that it was free, and at some point they can pay it forward, right? That's the great part about Door County, is there's always that opportunity to pay it forward.
And paying it forward with your time. And, whether it's like you mentioned yesterday on the talk show, $5 can go a long ways, and every little bit helps. That's what I feel. Yeah.
Yeah, so we've asked our Northern Door businesses for the past few weeks to maybe have collection containers out, or to have maybe their bartenders dress as pirates to raise tips. So we're really excited to see what the businesses are going to bring to Fish Creek Beach tomorrow between 2 and 6 to help us raise that goal. So we've set a goal of $50,000 for our Northern Door business community, which is a lot of money. But when I broke it down, it was, well, if 200 businesses each give $250, that's not so bad. And we know for some of you, $250 is a lot of money. So just like Mary said, that $5 makes a difference, that $10 makes a difference.
Exactly.
So Mary, you got to work in the schools and see the kids. And I know we've got programs that work right in the schools with some of the kiddos, Big Brothers, Big Sisters, Stride, Healthy Door County, our food sampling. Does anything come to mind about kids' experiences or reactions because of some of these programs?
That,
I
I
know.
don't work directly with those programs. Big Brothers, Big Sisters, with Patty a little,
Mhm.
but most of those direct connections are through our counselor and the other advisors that work directly with it. I do know that I had some bigs as students, and they would go down and work with their littles. And I think the value of that one specific program, it just creates such a good self-esteem for bigs, that they are there to work with the littles. And all these things cost money. And it's important for us to support those programs and continue them, because that connection with children is really important.
Wonderful. Well, I thank you so much for spending time with me today. And I know I'll see you tomorrow at Pirate Day. You'll be stopping down to visit. And everybody, Mary's got her Live United t-shirt on today. So we'll have some Live United shirts at Pirate Day as well for folks to stop by and if they want to make a donation for those. So Mary, I thank you so much for your time today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Looking forward to it.
All
Thanks.
right. Thank you. Bye-bye.